Come on down to the circus we call 2022. In Clown World, we are going to talk about eating bugs. Yes, if you've not started eating bugs yet, you are wrong. Check out these headlines. Why I prefer eating grasshoppers to beef. 12-ounce steak, grasshoppers. 12-ounce steak, grasshoppers. The choice is obvious, all right? Don't you care about your fellow humans? Don't you care about the environments? Grasshoppers, all right? And the UK is already trying to get ahead of the curve. Check this out. Scientists plan to feed primary school children locusts and mealworms to make the UK greener. Guys, don't cringe at this. Okay, this is completely normal. Completely normal stuff here. They identify this way. And if you don't accept that, you're a bigot. And you're canceled. Maybe 2022 will be the year LeBron James makes it past the first page of his book. Look at this. I think this is the same book that he's reading in the same... every single picture here. You can do it, LeBron. I don't know. It's been like 10 years. You're still on the first page, so I'm rooting for you, but I don't know.
I work from home, and today my boss sent an email saying that the whole team needs to wear masks during our Zoom meetings because one of the employees has a fear of unmasked people. Like, I'm trying to be respectful, but for everyone asking about the email from my boss, here it is.
Don't cringe. Zoom call. Be considerate of other people's fears. Even though they may be... I'm not even going to say anything else, all right? Just accept it. Accept Clown World. Wear the mask on the Zoom meeting. You might offend some people. An Illinois law went into effect at the start of the year that placed menstrual products in every school bathroom in the state. A middle school boys' bathroom in Chicago suburbs. Look, if you put that stuff in a boy's bathroom and expect that not to happen, like, you are not living in the same dimension. Like, your mind is not in the same dimension as reality. Like, you're gone. This is, like, you have brown paper towels and that happens. You give them this stuff. Even pads and tampons. Dude, it's like a playground. Just throwing that on the wall. Come on. How eating insects could help climate change. Prevent climate change. Time to eat your pets? Will you eat dog food to fight climate change? Scientists suggest eating human meats to tackle climate change. What? I mean, I have a mild recollection of this article, but really? Like, you know, taking care of your environment is good. I don't think that's bad at all, but starting to eat humans, eating your pets, get the hell out of here. I cringe, I lose, I don't care. If you're still going strong, keep going, whatever, you do you. Despite work-life balance buzz, disconnecting to spend time with your kids could severely impact your future wages. No shit. But who cares? It's your kids, it's your family. You should probably sacrifice some work time to be with them. It's just, you know, it doesn't seem fair. I have $131,000 in student loans and can't afford my life, despite making $110,000 a year. How to get out of student loan debt faster. It doesn't seem fair. You made that decision. That's a lot of debt to be in with no guarantees, no for sure return on that. So that's what happens. But hey, let's keep pushing this on kids. Let's keep telling them that this is the path they should take, right? Because that's Clown World. That's where we live now.
Come on. No, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Hey. Hey, girl. Come on, Jenna, go. Let's go. Bad girl. Let's go. Keep walking.
Accept it. That's how they identify. Accept it. From the IRS. Illegal activities. Income from illegal activities, such as money from dealing illegal drugs, must be included in your income on Schedule 1. If from your self-employment activity, stolen property. If you steal property, you must report its fair market value in your income in the year you steal it, unless you return it to its rightful owner in the same year. I'm not kidding you. I saw this a couple weeks ago and I thought it was fake. I really did. So I went to the website, the irs.gov website, and these are both on there. So just a reminder, guys, if you do any illegal activities, if you steal anything, make sure you pay taxes on it. That's coming from the IRS. Who the hell is running this agency? What an idiot. Amid a spike in vehicle break-ins, some Bay Area car owners have been deliberately leaving their trunks open in an effort to avoid forced entry by thieves. Oh God, dude, like, you have to laugh at this one. Oh, just, hey, take it, here, come take it. Just don't break my window. That is absolutely stupid. Just enabling criminals. Why would you do that? Stanford University has developed a toilet that can identify your butthole. Example, look what I said. It's gonna get worse, guys. They're listening to you on your Alexa, your iPhone, and we're all enabling it. I'm guilty as well. This is next level. This is where we're going. Diner disgusted after finding a full chicken head in her box of KFC hot wings. Look at this, guys. Inflation's so bad that they're resorting to, this is one of your nuggets now. They have to. The cost of goods are going up. Kamala Harris, as prosecutor, sent this innocent man to prison. Now he's voting for her. Just a reminder, guys. I think this is from pre-2020. Yeah, right here. Kamala Harris, 2020. So Jamal Truelove said Harris celebrated his conviction for a crime he didn't commit, but urges people to rock the vote for Biden and for Kamala. This is where we take a step back and say, oh my God, we're screwed. Because people can convince themselves to do this, even though she sent him to prison and he was innocent. He wasn't guilty. Lost a lot of hope for a lot of people, guys. We can't eat inside, but we can eat outside. But it's cold, so we set up outside as inside. It's fine because it's outside inside. I saw so many restaurants do this. Like, what the hell?
Government has a right to force you to obey and has always exercised it, especially under GOP.
This guy. I don't know what happened to this guy, but wow, sad, really. And I'm not defending the GOP because they have a long history of messing up as well, i.e. Patriot Act. And that's both parties too, by the way. I just want to make that clear. But this guy is saying government has a right to force you to obey. That's what he's promoting, this mainstream guy. Legacy media right here. Stock market guy. Crazy. The sharp increase in inflation over the past year has blindsided many economists. Almost no one saw it coming. Nobody, even though we've talked about it a million times on this channel, and everyone outside of the legacy media defending Biden talked about it a million times. I just can't believe it's happening. Nobody saw it coming. Take them serious, guys. Listen to them. Have a lot of trust in them. Breaking news. Breaking news. We finally have one of the most important opinions out there. We've been waiting for it, and it's finally here. Check this out. Cardi B says she's not really on NATO or Russia's side amid Ukraine crisis. Thank the gods. We finally know what to think about all this. Coming from Cardi B, thanks to the mainstream media. Absolutely amazing. What a take from the Washington Post. In the long run, wars make us safer and richer. The Washington Post. The mainstream media pushing this absolute garbage. You love to see it. They're all on the same team. All of them. In recent decades, the science on blank has improved. One of the most significant findings is that blank is likely determined in the womb, though environmental factors may influence whether someone acts on an urge to abuse. This is something that YouTube won't let us talk about, but this is a real mainstream source saying this, telling you to empathize with these people. empathize with the kid diddlers. It's just not their fault, guys. This is real. From USA Today. A friend of mine shared this photo of a grade school band performance in Pennsylvania. Thoughts? It's hilarious at this point. It is. Why you even wearing a mask? Like, you have a hole in it. Dude, 2 years of this crap. 2 years. My child got sent to Zoom detention for not paying attention in Zoom 4th grade. Email said, here's the link to access the room to serve detention. I swear I'm trying so hard to take this life seriously. Oh my God. Oh. What a world we're living in. You have to laugh at it. Oh, here we go. There's another one. Look at this. Science, guys. Science. 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 Safety protocols only apply when the cameras are on. This was the theme for most of these organizations. NHL, NBA, NFL, obviously. There's so many pictures like this where during the interview on national TV, make sure you're a good example for all the people out there, all the plebes. But when the cameras are off, doesn't matter. It's like Washington, D.C., same thing. Take care of your loved ones. Oh my God. Please be fake. Got a lot of mask ones today. Like, the part that kills me is just like 2 years. People are still doing this stuff. Ahead of Valentine's Day, lovers are advised to wear masks during sex. Oh my God. I feel like a crazy person. What the hell? This is like a giant psyop or something. Trying to drive us crazy. Masks on between bites and sips of food and drink. You wonder where this comes from. Academia just crafting and molding the future bureaucrats that are gonna, be in Washington, D.C., follow stupid rules and stupid laws. It's perfect time, Only between bites and sips, guys. Put that mask on still. Remember, everyone, here in Clown World, inflation is good for you. Inflation is good for you. Don't panic over milk prices. Inflation is bad for the 1%, but helps out almost everyone else. Because we live in Clown World, all right? That's where we live. And this is what the mainstream media jams down our throats. Take it from them. Listen to them. They're right. From Burger King UK. You're at the counter inside our meat-free restaurant. What are you ordering? Your name is Burger King. You serve burgers, which are made of beef. What about... Hey! Accept Clown World! Accept it! Accept it!
This comment.
Let's read this comment quick. LMAO. You saying $117,000 in a year is not a lot? Then you must have a lavish lifestyle. Let's continue.
$117,000 a year is $10,000 a month. It's not that I live a lavish lifestyle. It's that I live an adult life. I'm 25 years old. You cannot survive on $10,000 a month. I can't. I
don't even know what to say. Like, most people, I want to say the median income is like $40K. Maybe less than that. Some people live on 20 to 30 grand a year. You can't live on 10 grand a month? 10 grand a month. That is one of the most insane TikToks I've ever seen. I don't care about Clown World anymore. I lose, I cringe, I lose. That's insane. Entitlement. That's what is bred with millennials, Gen Z, the newer generations. We are entitled smug pricks. That's what we are. And it's the truth. Government spending reduces debt. Nancy Pelosi. Verbatim quote right there. These are our politicians. Hey, I wonder why inflation started. It has zero to do with government spending and reckless money printing for the last few decades. It has nothing to do with that at all. It's all Putin, obviously. New York Times. America has a free speech problem. Mainstream media. New York Times. The place that exists because of free speech is saying free speech, we have a problem with it in America. Clown World, guys. Accept it. If you haven't cringed yet, I do worry for you though. I never touched any money. BLM-linked real estate agent who bought LA mansion for $3.1 million and sold it to the activist group for $5.8 million 6 days later says everything was handled above board. All right, I missed this part of the story. I totally miss this. So the guy bought it for $3 million, almost doubled the price, and then sold it to BLM a week later? All right, okay. There's nothing fishy going on there, guys. Nothing at all. Woo. I want all the perks of maternity leave without having kids. Entitlements. This is the biggest thing that's wrong with our generation. That is fantastic. Man sues wife over makeup. Man in Algeria is suing his new wife for fraud, trauma, and psychological suffering after seeing her for the first time without makeup. He said she looked very beautiful and attractive before marriage, but when he woke in the morning and found that she had washed the makeup off her face, he was frightened as he thought she was a thief. He is suing her for 13,000 pounds. I don't know if this is real or not. I think it is. If it is real, oh, I don't even know what to say. This poor lady. The poor bastard. I mean, the poor guy. Should you sue over it? Bitcoin fans are psychopaths who don't care about anyone, study shows. I love Bitcoin. I like crypto. The technology could change the world if implemented correctly. I'm not a psychopath, I don't think. Whoever wrote this is an idiot. From Bill Gates again. Rich nations should move to 100% synthetic beef. No. Bill, go back to Microsoft. Keep making that company bigger and bigger. Doing things there. Make the Xbox better. Make it faster. Can't compete against PCs, man. Like, no. Animal activist glues self to Timberwolves court during play-in game. Love the passion. Love it. Did you do anything? No. But I love that we now have a clip to include into Clown World. So, props to you. You made it. Cancel student debt. All of it. Or teach people to make better decisions and stop listening to the idiots that told them to take on that debt that is weighing them down, that didn't help improve their lives. That's the real solution. But if we're going to do this, we should also cancel mortgages. Because, you could have $1 million in mortgages or 10,000 left on your mortgage. It doesn't matter how much you have. Just cancel it all. That's what we should do, Bernie. Obviously. Opinion. George Washington University needs a new name. Written in none other than the Washington Post. Who's gonna tell him? Hey, Canadian friends, your favorite condiment just got a whole lot cooler. A refreshing, savory, and sweet ketchup popsicle made from 100% Canadian tomatoes. First the bugs. All right, first the bugs, then the ketchup popsicles. This is how far we are. This is not okay. Canada, get it together. A ketchup popsicle? Ugh. Conspiracy theorists keep getting things right, experts say. That's dangerous. When those theories are correct, it legitimizes them. Wait, what? Can someone explain this to me? Can someone please explain this to me? I literally am mind-boggled. What the hell? If it's right, that's not good because that means they're right. And then that means the truth is out there. That's bad. What? Clown World. Accept it. Ukraine admits the ghost of Kiev isn't real, but the myth was potent for a reason. You guys, some propaganda is good propaganda. The truth doesn't matter, according to NBC News. The truth doesn't matter. It was for the right reason. The lie was for the right reason, so that's okay. Mainstream media, NBC News, Clown World. Healthy lifestyle may increase life expectancy, research suggests. No shit. What? Washington Post, again, beautiful content. Wichita cops identify perpetrator who defecated in middle of beauty store. Ugh. Dude, what is wrong with people? Imagine this is you. Like, you get a national headline because of this. This is disgusting. Idiocracy. Accept it, guys. I am marrying myself. Indian blogger 24 announces country's first ever sologamy as she says she is her own queen and will even go on 2-week honeymoon alone. Yeah, I don't know if that's narcissistic. I don't know if that's sad and depressing. You can do what you want if you want to do that, I guess. But that's, I don't think that's a real bond. A real relationship. I think you have to have two people. Here's what it might be like to travel on a double-decker airplane seat. Just stacking you in there like a herd of cattle, like one of those chicken semis. You ever seen one of those? That's what this is like. That looks claustrophobic. That looks like hell. No, thank you. That officials sold all of their stocks here to avoid any conflict of interest. That's real. They did. All-time highs. They sold all their stocks because, guys, it might be a conflict of interest. Right before the crash. Amazing. I make $5,000 a day selling my boob sweat in jars. Who's buying this? Like, seriously. Harvesting the blood and body parts of the young in the hope of achieving immortality has long been a trope in horror novels. But now, scientists have found that cerebral spinal fluid infusions can regenerate the body's memory center and may help to rejuvenate elderly bodies. What? Who thought it was a good idea to even test this? Okay, and who has known this secret for a long time? Do the elites know about this? Have they known about this? Have they been practicing this? I don't know. I'm just asking questions here. But this is from the Telegraph. They're telling you right now. This is a thing. What the hell? Chicago cops barred from chasing people on foot who run away. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, like, I don't think this is gonna deter people. This might actually embolden people. It's like, all right, commit the crime, and if you start running, you're good, because they can't chase you. I don't know if that's a good thing in a place that already has rampant crime. It just kind of makes logical sense, but what am I saying? It's clown world. Nothing makes sense. Today, living your best life includes being true to who you are. That's why an increasing number of people, primarily women, are marrying themselves in a practice known as sologamy. I don't believe it. A lot of this stuff is hard to believe. Sologamy. Any of you out there, did you marry yourself? That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. I have to say that, just so you know. You should go find a real relationship, because you can't marry yourself. From the UN Chronicle, the benefits of world hunger. In the article, hunger is great positive value to many people. Indeed, it is fundamental to the working of the world's economy. Hungry people are the most productive people, especially when there is a need for manual labor. That's real. And they deleted this very quickly and said it was a failed attempt at satire. My question is, why in the hell is the UN putting satirical articles on their website? Eat the bugs, eat the bugs. From PBS America, join Nova PBS as they take a tasty look at insect foods that could benefit our health and our warming planet. Edible Insects premieres tonight at 7:35 p.m. Eat the damn bugs! Oh my... From PBS. Eat them. Eat them, you idiot. Here's the sad part. I already cringed, I already lost, I don't care. I have to subscribe to this channel. Whoop-de-doo. There are people that will do this. That's the sad part. Like, there are people that will follow these orders, and they're going to start making grasshopper hamburgers. That's real. They're going to do that. That's the sad part. That's how much faith I have in my fellow human. Okay. Oh, no. All right. Yeah. Okay. Putting it back. Doing it between bites. All right. Let's see. Take a bite. Take a bite. I gotta see you pull it down. Pulling it down. Are you licking your fingers? Licking your fingers. And she's come on. Use your brain. What is going on? What happened to people? People, their brains broke. They did. You can do this if you want. It's a free country, right? You can do whatever you want. But if you're going to do something stupid, you're going to end up on Clown World. That's just how it is. It's from CNBC. The size of the millennial generation is to blame for sky-high inflation, strategist says. There we go. Pointing the fingers. It ain't Joe. It ain't Trump. It ain't Washington, D.C., Congress, Republicans, Democrats. It's none of their fault at all. It ain't the Fed printing money. The millennial generation. You watching this, okay? Gen Z, you're about to get a spanking here soon, too. You're about to blame, too. From Hackney Police. Weapons found today in Pembury weapon sweep. Shut the hell up. No. No, like, okay, we're pretty far gone here in the U.S. in a lot of things, but if this is real, you guys got a lot of problems in the U.K. Meghan Markle called hero for giving water bottle to coughing woman at UN. Can we just stop with any of these headlines? Like, no. Poor Harry, man. I hope the veil is lifted on him one day and he can finally see clearly, because the guy's lost it, dude.
Okay, hi guys. So my name's Dasha. I'm a furry, and I'm gonna be teaching you guys some ways that my friends and I meow to one another to communicate when words just seem a little too difficult. So here we go. Okay, so first off we have the normal meow that we just use mostly to get each other's attention. Meow. Okay, then we have the dissatisfied meow.
Is she being serious?
Then
Can't
the
tell.
angry meow, but we only use this one on rare occasions because overall we're a very happy kitten family. Then the happy or content meow. Meow. Okay, then one of the most important ones for our kitten family is the I wanna go potty meow. Okay, and last but definitely not least is our in heat meow, and we use this when we need a little bit more special kitten attention, if you know what I mean. Meow.
Okay, I can't believe I'm about to say this. Those meows all kind of correspond. Like, if someone were to say, hey, guess what these meows mean? I might be able to get some of them right. But here's the disturbing part. I can't even take this seriously. Because I think she might be. There's a chance she's joking around, but there's a really good chance she's not joking around and she's being for real. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you have grandkids or kids at all that are in like middle school to high school, just ask them. Say, hey, what's a furry? And get ready to have your mind blown. Like, this is accepted and allowed in schools all across the country. What the? Have you cringed yet? Just go down and subscribe, guys. That's your punishment. You have to. This is insane. You guys, no critical thinking, all right? Just whatever your TV says, take it as truth. Do what the people around you tell you to do. Don't use your brain. Be like these people. What, do we know what's going on there? Like, what in the hell? This being a little sheep. This is not far from the truth, though, in the last few years. You know, throughout history, I suppose, but more so in the last couple years. Be like these people. No critical thinking allowed. Today's children are 30% less aerobically fit than their parents were at their age, a new study found. You may say, whoa, it's probably diets, it's probably sedentary lifestyles, it's looking at your phone all the time. But no, the tweet continues. The study points to climate change and rising temperatures adversely affecting childhood obesity as children spend less time exercising outdoors. It has nothing to do with the amount of sugar in foods today. It has nothing to do with screen time. None of that. It's climate change. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. More CBS. The new CBS Reports documentary, Arming Ukraine, explores why much of the billions of dollars of military aid that the U.S. is sending to Ukraine doesn't make it to the front lines. Like 30% of it reaches its final destination. That CBS, that tweet really upset some people. Here's your correction. We removed a tweet promoting our recent doc, Arming Ukraine, which quoted the founder of the nonprofit Blue Yellow, Jonas Omen's, assessment in late April that only around 30% of aid was reaching the front lines in Ukraine. Yeah, you wouldn't want people thinking that now, would you? Sending money overseas, billions and billions of dollars, while Americans at home struggle. Yeah, and then to know that not all of it, if it's not 100%, what a waste. And clearly, that seems to be the case here. And if it's 30%, thanks, where's the rest of it going? You don't want people asking that, though. That's a bad question to ask. You don't want people asking that. Yeah, changing minds and hearts. Hell yeah. Down with the milk. Eat the bugs, man. Down with it. Doing God's work. Activism. Woo! Doing it, man. You're doing it. At least they put the no slip sign out there, being courteous, right? What a waste. Bunch of spoiled brats. That's what that is. I think I'm gonna go have a glass of milk just in honor of these idiots. And I don't even like milk. This is what a great example of activism. Changing more minds against them than for them. So it's like a little toddler crying in the aisle, flopping on the ground, crying because they're not getting their way. This is what these people are equivalent to. And I actually appreciate them because it's very entertaining. They go to the basketball games and they glue themselves to the floor. Like, what a silly thing to do. How hilarious. That's an adult doing that. But again, grown-ups don't exist. We know that. From BBC, go-karting for prisoners at France's second largest prison was mistake, admits governor. I feel like that was predictable. France. Yeah, let's give the prisoners go-karts. That's just a great idea. ABC News, rise in heart disease may be explained by extreme weather conditions. It's not clear why temperature shifts correlated with more heart attacks. Nothing else. Nothing else going on in the world over the last 2 years that could be an explanation. Not at all. Nothing. Eating too much protein makes pee a problem pollutant in the U.S. Protein-packed diets add excess nitrogen to the environment through urine, rivaling pollution from agricultural fertilizers. Cow farts, now human piss. The meat is the problem. All right, eat the freaking bugs, man. And then we don't have to deal with this anymore. Wind turbine blades could be recycled into gummy bears, scientists say. What? Metal? Metal into gummy bears? Now, we were talking about eating the bugs, eating the worms. Now they're talking about feeding you metals. Accept it. Don't use your brain. Accept it. Politician trading, breaking news. Senator Tommy Tuberville owns $530,000 of Ecom shares, with his largest purchase to date happening 1 month ago. Today, Ecom announced it will be acquired and the stock jumped 55%. When one eats, they all eat. Here we go. We got a nice Republican there. Republicans and Democrats both in on this game. Both in on the insider trading game. I mean, it's just coincidence. High school scraps gender-dependent method of choosing homecoming royalty. White Bear Lake Area High School no longer crowns a king and a queen as part of its annual homecoming celebration. This is a common thing. That's a Minnesota school, by the way. Common thing. Other Minnesota schools have done this, and, you know, getting rid of king and queen because it hurts feelings. It's not inclusive, all right? This is where we are, by the way, with our schools. Colorado, 30,000 non-citizens got vote registration mailer. AP News, what are you doing reporting on this? Come on. There's absolutely zero problems. No questions should be asked about our process, all right? Now you're making people say, woo? What the hell went wrong here? Come on, enough. This is AP News spreading this. Wow. The American Academy of Pediatrics says students who have head lice should not be sent home from school because it can result in significant stigma and stress. The best thing that should be done here is you leave the kid in school so everyone gets head lice and everyone has to deal with it so nobody gets their feelings hurt. That's what we should do. Make everyone suffer instead of just taking the kid out, sending them home, and taking care of the lice at home. Don't do that anymore. No. More than $45 billion in pandemic unemployment benefits may have been fraudulently paid to criminals between March 2020 and April 2022. The U.S. Department of Labor's Office of Inspector General says. Wow, $45 billion. Such efficiency. Fraud, $45 billion in fraud. Oh, yes. Oh, splash that Van Gogh. Hell yeah. Look at that. Security. You're showing them, man. Hell yeah. You stop, dude. Freaking A, man. Freaking A. She's a little nervous. That's all right. You're nervous. I get it. Again, I don't understand. I like whatever those people stand for, I'm against. Because these people are insane. Like, I just don't... They're not spreading awareness. I think it's such... Spreading awareness is just an excuse for people to act like idiots. It truly is. And to, you know, get a lot of money. If you need money, you spread awareness, you get money. That's what spreading awareness does. Why he left the military.
They tell us the Taliban says there's too much trash on the airbase, and before we turn it over to them, we're gonna go pick it up. And I had never seen any of my higher-ups so infuriated in my entire career. You got guys who are in our unit that have been 4, 5, 6, 7 combat deployments. You're gonna tell those dudes to go pick up trash for the enemy? That right there was the last straw that made me get out of the Marine Corps.
Take it from a Marine. This really happened. You don't hear this on the news either. They picked up trash on the base before they handed the base over to the Taliban. That really happened. Only in Clown World does that happen. And if you missed it, the U.S. military was just rated as weak for the first time ever. I wonder why. I wonder why would they think that? Why does the enemy, why are they so emboldened now? Why is Russia doing what they're doing? China about to do what they're about to do with Taiwan? It's almost like they perceive us as weak too. By the way, what is that? What podcast is that? We Are All Insane. Go check that podcast out. Come on down to Clown World. In today's episode, we're going to cover the IRS warning Americans over $600 threshold to report Venmo PayPal payments, while at the same time, the Pentagon failed its 5th audit. 5 audits. We're talking trillion-dollar budgets at the Pentagon, and they failed the audit 5 times in a row. The 5. You know what happens when they fail 5 times in a row? Nothing. Nobody cares. They get their tax money for the next year. They shuffle it off overseas into these black budgets, and it's gone forever. When they can't account for it, nobody asks questions. But when you send $600 to Gam to help her expenses for the month, you get in trouble. If you don't report that, you might go to prison. The key to avoiding high mortgage rates? Buying homes with cash. No shit. And like you're writing this like everyone can buy a home with cash. What is that, like 0.1% of people, maybe 1% of people can buy a home with cash? Look at that's like a $2 million home right there. Just buy it with cash, guys, and you don't have to worry about high rates. It's that easy. Da-dum, ting. Unbelievable. FDA approval paves way for lab-grown meat to be sold. They're really pushing this, man. They're really pushing the lab-grown crap. That one, what is it? Meats? Only meats? Not only meat. I don't even know what it's called. It's failing. It's failing big time. What the hell am I thinking of? If you can think of it, Megan, put it up in the... You know what I'm talking about. Let's declare a pandemic amnesty. We need to forgive one another for what we did and said when we were in the dark about COVID. No, let's not declare a pandemic amnesty. Anyone who shamed and belittled and dehumanized those that were a little bit leery and didn't want to do things against their own will. We won't forget you, ever. You know, we'll never, ever trust you again. And that includes a lot of people. A lot of people. So, no. No, we won't do that.
Wir kennen das Problem seit 50 Jahren. Wir müssen endlich handeln. Der Planet wird kaputt. Stop die fossile Zerstörung.
Beautiful. Beautiful art there. You know? Ironically, that is a piece of garbage that would hang in an art museum today. How many minds are you guys changed? Are you on their side, the protesters, these activists? Did the paint splash, did that sway your mind to favor their cause? Go support their cause? Huh? FTX collapse dooms founder's effort to prevent another pandemic. Washington Post again. How much money did you get from him, Washington Post? You guys are absolute clowns. Look at this. This guy just pulled a Bernie Madoff, and you're here defending him. It's like, oh, he's going to prevent the pandemic, but now he can't because of what happened. He stole a bunch of money, but the people he gave money to, the politicians, just seem to be turning a blind eye. Weird. From Uber, Grandpa would have wanted you to treat yourself. You're going to the beach to spread Grandpa's ashes. Uber Black. What in the what a terrible promo. Dude, treat yourself, you know? Get Uber Black. Get the upgraded version of Uber so you can go spread Grandpa's ashes. What whoever the hell made this promo should be fired immediately. This is terrible. From the White House. Seniors are getting the biggest increase in their Social Security checks in 10 years through President Biden's leadership. Fact check. Seniors will receive a large Social Security benefit increase due to the annual cost of living adjustment, which is based on the inflation rate. President Nixon in 1972 signed into law automatic benefit adjustments tied to the Consumer Price Index. Ooh. Ooh, that's embarrassing. Ooh. Oh, man. Leave it to politicians to lie through their teeth. And the truth is much simpler. It had nothing to do with Biden. It's actually a lot darker. I mean, it's going up because of inflation. 1 year ago today. He really posted this. He posted this on the anniversary. What a tone-deaf lunatic. Oh, no. Oh, that... Dude, you need to get off the internet, please. For your own good. Cash Me Out sad girl Bad Baby not only made $50 million on OnlyFans, she just spoke to a packed house of academics at Oxford. I can't blame her. Whatever. She won. She won a long time ago. She did. And here she is, preaching to the academics at Oxford. The simulation is way off, man. It's Clown World.